said that he'd already spoken to you, but you probably weren't going to remember any of that. So.
Really? Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah. He said he told you what was up, but that you were
Wow.
probably never going to remember that happening.
No, he could have told me anything. I would have. No idea. I cried 3 times.
In recovery?
Yeah. I had no idea. So at 10:30, or shortly around there. Yeah, they had asked if I was okay, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I don't know why I did. Anticipation, relief must be, or something.
Yeah, and the combination of that and the drugs they put in you that can make you feel a little more, possibly more emotional.
Yeah. So maybe like 2.5 times. And then I had to stop myself like a bunch of times. So it was annoying because I didn't want to because I had the oxygen nasal prongs in. I didn't want to be all blocked up and have to do anything. But yeah, they gave me, well, right after they gave me Dilaudid orally and Tylenol or something, and then asked me how my pain was, and it was a 6. So then they gave me intravenous fentanyl.
Oh.
I know, and that really helped. But fuck, I know why that's addicting, and Dilaudid.
Jeez.
So they gave me that, and then it brought my pain down, and then it went up again. And my blood pressure was still sort of, well, not really low. It was 106/62 or something.
That's not bad, but it isn't.
Yeah.
Getting lowish.
So, and it did get a slightly lower again. So she said, because my pain went up, she said she's not going to give me any more intravenous fentanyl because it could affect my blood pressure. But after like another half hour, and it was still at like a 6, she gave me half of it. And then the other half, that helped. But
Good.
yeah.
Any pain now?
Yeah. I don't even know. It would be at like a 5 now, so it's okay. It changes. It's still mostly just sharp pains. And I can tell I'm heavily on drugs. Like I feel like in a cloud, yeah. And right before they wheeled me up, I think I was half asleep because I was starting to dream. I asked if that was normal, and she said, yeah. Like daydreams, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So spreadsheets was what was going around my head, so that sucked.
Boring.
Yeah.
And
nausea was only mild, and it comes and goes, but it's still just mild. My mouth is the driest it's ever been in my entire life. Like like in the back of your throat when you talk, and then you feel it sticking together. It's not stopping, and like water sort of helps, but not really. And my throat's scratchy from the tube, and it's a little sticky here. I think that's where tape was.
Probably.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why it's itchy. Tape, maybe.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know.
At least it's going to deal with.
Probably all of them. Nothing's hooked up to me. Yeah, it took a while to come around in the recovery room, but I'm sure that's fine.
Oh yeah, everybody's different. Your body clears drugs at a different rate. Yeah. That's the purpose of that.
Hi everybody. So everything went fine, and I'm super drugged up, but everything's good. And my people are here, and I sound gravelly. I'm sure I am, but anyway, everything's totally fine, and I think that's it. Sorry, I feel stupid, but all's good, and thanks for all the messages. Here's my first meal. That's all sugar. Well, that's good. That's a fruit cup. That's 2 bites. Anyways, that's all good. So I just had my first meal post-surgery, and that was fine. My nausea comes and goes, and it's only mild, so I'm glad I ate because I was a little hungry. I'm good now, but you know how sometimes after you eat, you feel tired? Doesn't really happen to me very often, but I already am on drugs, and I definitely feel like I am. So after I just had my meal, it really exaggerated that feeling. So I'm so tired at this point, and all I want to do is just close my eyes and just nod off. I guess it's probably the opioids and the fact that I just ate. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because Mom and Chad just went downstairs to get some gum for me, and then they're gonna come right back. So I'm gonna rest my eyes a minute as I'm waiting for them to come back because my body really wants me to. So in that last video, when my mom and fiance went down to the car to get gum for me, I don't know how long they were gone for. Let's just say 15 minutes. So during that time, when I felt like I really had to close my eyes and rest, I sure did. It was for the first couple minutes, closing my eyes and just sitting there, letting myself I wasn't asleep, but letting myself do that was really helpful. But after 5 minutes of closing my eyes, the most nausea came. It was insane, and I was alone, and I felt like I could throw up. And then the nausea was super bad, even though my eyes were open and I was looking around. And it was like I thought I might throw up, but I didn't have anything near me. I didn't have a puke bag or a tray or anything. Everything was far away. So I thought I might throw up, so I pressed the nurse button and had her come in. And by that time, I didn't need to throw up, but she did give me an anti-nauseant pill, so that helped. And then it faded. But from that point forward, my nausea was really bad. So bad that Mom had brought the kidney pan over to me so I could throw up in it, because I did end up throwing up because it was just too intense. But I'll tell you right now, it was the most satisfying vomit I've ever done in my life. Because I just sat up a little bit in bed and I took some deep breaths, and then I just went bah, and it just all came out in one, and it was fine. My ab muscles weren't involved. There was no heaving. It was literally, I felt like it was an air bubble burp, and it all came out in one go, and then immediately I felt better. So if you're having the surgery and you're really scared about that, nausea really sucks, yeah, but don't be scared of the vomiting part, because at least for me, it was quick and easy. And I had been drinking water, so most of it was mostly water. And you probably don't want to hear this, but before that, I had a vanilla Ensure drink, so it just smelled like vanilla, so it was fine. And then my pain management, still had to take pain pills, and apparently for nausea, that's usually the anesthetic that's causing that. Maybe some narcotics too, but I'm pretty sure it was because of the anesthetic. So then a little later, a few hours after that, I threw up for a second time, and this time I knew I knew it was coming. So I was able to prepare for it more, and I had the bedpan here again, and I knew it was going to happen, but I needed it to come quicker, because that's right, because it was about 10 to 6, and I knew my nurse was going to come at 6 to give me pain meds, so by mouth, so I knew I had to throw up before she gave me pills. So what helped me, because before, years ago when I used to drink, and I needed to throw up, I would just stick my fingers down my throat in order to make it happen. But this, you don't want to do that because your ab muscles will get involved and you'll heave. You don't want that to happen. So what I found really helpful is I moved around. Actually, I'm going to do that now, because when you're moving around, air bubbles in your guts like come to the surface and you burp more, and that's really good. That's what you want to happen. So I was doing that because whenever I moved around, it made me feel more sick. So that was coaxing throw up. So I would rock back and forth until more air bubbles, like more burps came, and then I threw up. So if you need to do that, just remember, move around like that. It can cause nausea to increase and then cause you to throw up, which is good because as soon as you throw up, you feel better. That's what happened to me at least. But yeah, the second time I threw up, like it sloshed out of the bedpan and landed on my mom's hands because she was holding the pan up to me. So, and it got on the side of this and on the bed a little bit. So we had to call the nurse to come in and change me and give me a face cloth. And I had to change the sheets, and because I barfed. Again, it was mostly water, so it's okay. Yeah. And that was the 2 bad bouts. And I ordered more food, and I just finished eating like half hour ago. I picked at it really slowly. So far, I'm not really getting nausea. They gave me another Gravol, an Naproxen, and a Dilaudid 15 minutes ago. So that should be kicking in soon because my incision, it's hurting.
We'll let the bed do most of the work, that way you're not pushing up so much. Slowly shift your legs over. Feel some good movement. Feel this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's sore. That's
Yeah.
okay. Nope, nothing sharp.
Good.
That's good.
Move really slow.
Yeah, I feel the catheter, I think.
Mm-hmm.
A little slight burn.
Yeah.
I want to stand up, right?
You can if you feel up to it. Do you want
Yeah.
your slippers on?
Yeah. No, actually, no.
No, you're okay in socks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a different feeling.
Yeah. You might feel a bit of a pull.
Yeah, and pressure.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's not too painful.
Do you feel lightheaded?
No.
Okay. Go to the bathroom?
No.
No?
I think I'm just, well, let's just see what this feels like.
Sure.
When I move. That's okay. Yeah. Slight nausea.
Yep. That's all right.
That's okay. I did it. It's
You
not
did
too
it.
bad. Ooh. That hurts.
Yeah, so just slow getting back in bed too. And before you lay down all the way, just try to scoot your bum back here as much as possible, then you don't have to
Yeah.
move around so much.
Exactly. Also, this board is in the room with like all the important information, but my fiance had to write that my next appointment is Slayer at 11, and then my mom wrote those adjectives about me, which is the best. Anyways, it's so sweet. I love it. Also, you know what's so crazy is catheters. I won't show you everything, but well, this is the stuff they put on your skin to disinfect it. These are my crazy undies. It's all bandaged up, but like the catheter's in now and it's going to be in there overnight. And like I wondered if I could feel it, but I can't feel the urge to need to pee. And I can't feel anything in my bladder. The only time I can feel the catheter is like if I sit up and put pressure, then I can sort of feel a little bit of a burning. like where the catheter is going through the urethra. But yeah, every once in a while I can see some pee and then it goes down and then there's a bag down there. Yeah, no, don't even feel it. I can, the other, I don't know, like an hour ago, I sort of felt pressure in my bladder as if I needed to pee, but then it went away right away because it probably drained it. Obviously, that's why. Holy crap, nausea is no joke. I threw up twice, second time on my mom's hands, and I couldn't. Even closing my eyes for longer than 2 seconds made me super nauseated. I couldn't look at my phone because I got motion sickness. The pain hurts, but Dilaudid's are there, so it's fine, and also Gravol. But anyway, I'm doing a lot better now. I have appetite. It still hurts.